Bellamy Street amnesia. The television in the corner of O'Malley's buzzed with static, then flickered to life, displaying the local news channel's logo. Ava, wiping down the already spotless bar, caught a glimpse of the headline, Bellamy Street amnesia, police baffled. A wave of nausea washed over her. The cold dread she'd felt since the first Tuesday intrusion intensified tenfold. The news anchor, a woman with a relentlessly cheerful demeanor that clashed violently with the gravity of the subject matter, droned on about the mysterious amnesia cases plaguing Bellamy Street, the affluent neighborhood directly adjacent to her own. The report showed grainy footage of police cars lining a tree-lined street, the opulent houses looking eerily silent and still under the overcast sky. The anchor spoke of bewildered residents waking up with no memory of their lives, their identities erased like chalk markings on a wet sidewalk. One interview clip featured a disheveled man in a silk dressing gown, his eyes wide and vacant, muttering incoherently about forgetting his name, his address, his very existence. The fear in his eyes mirrored the fear Ava had felt, the terrifying emptiness that accompanied her own weekly intrusions. The anchor mentioned the ongoing investigation, the police's lack of progress, the growing unease within the community. She emphasized the mysterious nature of the events, the lack of any apparent pattern or cause, except for the curious fact that all incidents occurred around the same time, 3:17 p.m. A shiver ran down Ava's spine. 3:17 p.m. The same time her own memories flooded her. Coincidence? She couldn't afford to believe it. The weight of suspicion pressed down on her, heavy and suffocating. Later that evening, the bar was quieter than usual. The regulars, usually a boisterous bunch, were subdued, their conversations hushed, their faces etched with worry. The usual laughter and banter were replaced by a palpable sense of unease. Ava, pouring a pint of Guinness for old Mr. Fitzwilliam, overheard snippets of conversation. Never seen anything like it, police are clueless, scared to sleep. My neighbor, poor Mrs. Gable, gone completely blank. Each whispered word struck a chord within Ava, reinforcing the disturbing connection between her personal experience and the growing crisis on Bellamy Street. She felt a strange kinship with these strangers, these victims of an invisible assailant. Their stolen memories echoed her own fragmented experiences, their loss mirroring her own fractured identity. The sense of foreboding grew, the silence punctuated only by the ticking clock, the rhythmic pulse counting down to the next intrusion, the next wave of stolen memories. Ava found herself compulsively checking the news online, refreshing the page every few minutes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?